Stay calm.
Let's roll.
Ooh. That's a bot. Yo, these bots are insane. That didn't feel like a bot. Yeah, that's a human. Oh. How can I kill 3 guys? Where? What the hell's going on? Hoorah! Oh, how's he wallbanging me? I dare you to wallbang me. No way you just failed that, Hercules. No way. Oh my god, look at the reaction time of these AI bots. Holy moly. Oh! No way, you're spawning him right there. Oh, what the heck? I didn't hit him? Holy moly. My god, these AI speeds are insane. Holy moly. Hey. Oh, who is this? ZK99. Yo. Who this? What I have a feeling is somebody who subscribed long time ago. But I just don't remember. Oh, what's up, man? If you're new to the channel, welcome. Feels like it's been forever since I've interacted with anybody. Usually just talk to myself all day. Like a fucking lunatic. Not a single bot? Jesus. Thank God it's a bot. You only play deathmatch or comp? Yeah, I also play matchmaking comp. Just trying to warm up a little. Oh, what is this rubber banding? Random lag, hello? No way. No way that guy just failed that. No way I just failed this. Yeah, I knew you would jump down. Oh, Lord. Oh, my Lord. Scared the hell out of me. Your game looks smooth. What PC specs do you have? If you're asking about the CPU... Oh, my God. I can't talk and play at the same time. My brain's not able to handle both. Hello? 7800X 3D. You need that 3D V-cache technology for the extra frames, my boy. I mean, it might look smooth on stream, and thank God, because that used to be a problem for a long time on my stream. When I used to stream on Twitch, it used to look so fucking sluggish. Hello, bot? The hell? He's just wallbanging me from B door. The hell? Oh my God. But I don't know, ever since I've started streaming on YouTube, it feels better. Like, on stream, the overall product looks better. I can't. But when I'm playing it on my screen, it doesn't look smooth. It doesn't feel smooth. Still feels laggy. But at least, shit, if the end product still looks a little better, I'm down with it. But it used to look horrible and it used to play horrible. But now at least it looks better. Even if it still plays horrible. He's pre-firing me! No. Oh, crap. I could've sworn that. Someone's gonna pop out in 3, 2. Holy moly. One tap. Peek, 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 peek. No, not like this, not like this. Peekaboo! Yeah, 4-3. I don't know the name of the exact resolution. This thingy majiggy. Yeah, and 420 hertz. I like it. Somebody who's very technical. Usually, the people who come to view. No. Usually, my viewers are categorized into two just big lump sum. People that just want to see me rage and curse a lot, which I do plenty of. And yet they don't know much about CS. They just like to see me scream. Or those that do play well, but they don't really care about the like specifications of hardware. They just care actually just about the game itself. But then it's unique seeing somebody who is asking about computer specs. And I'm guessing you actually play CS2. Huh? That's not a head? No, chill, bruh! Chill, bruh! God, these AI are so good. That's what I get for camping. No. Okay. He's just better. What can I say? He's just better. You watch, he's gonna do a 180 and one tap me. Free kill. Oh, never mind. Somebody at T-base. Oh! My God, my aim is ass. You still there, bro? Somebody in Lord Tunnel gassing up. He's still camping. Bro, I gotta get this boy. Stop camping. Ooh. Oh my God, his reaction time's so much better. Not like this! Hello? 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 My aim? Hello? He's still camping here, isn't he? Little piece of shit. Okay. Am I deaf? I didn't even hear him shoot. Rat. Yeah, I play CSGO. Stopped with CS2. Got global in CS. Dang! CS2 doesn't feel the same, right? I hear too many OG saying the same thing. That it's not the same game. I agree. To a large extent, I agree. Especially with optimization. I know when people are saying that, they're like talking about the overall, the feel and the mechanism and everything. But then for me, the optimization is so bad. Like, I don't get the 700 plus FPS I used to get. Hence why I bought the new CPU. And even then, look, my frames, it doesn't show up. What the hell? My frames doesn't show up on the stream, but on top right side, it says 300 right now. This is 300 with the new CPU. Incredible. Yo, chill, damn. Imagine that, dishing out over $400 and you still don't get over 400 frames per second. On a game where I used to average over 700 with a $200 CPU. know my aim is ass. Oh crap. You used to get around 400, now 200 or 100 on DM. Oh crap. I think it's a combination of the sub-tick system as well as the frame drop due to the lack of optimization. That makes this game feel really bad. Like my 1% lows are incredibly low. Like when I'm playing matchmaking, the highs are really good. I'm getting around 600 to 700. But actually, let's not lie. I average around 500-ish. But then if I look at the variance graph... What the hell? Ooh. I get an average of like 1% of 120 frames. Which is crazy. I think I'm warmed up. My aim isn't gonna improve, so... Fuck it. Yeah, but nonetheless, man. Even if you're asking these questions, I appreciate it. Letting me interact with somebody. Your aim is crisp? Does it look like that on stream? Because on my monitor, I look like I'm fucking... I got Parkinson's. My aim is shaking and shit. I don't know. It might just be a difference in perspective. Because on my monitor, it looks like my crosshair is going like this. Are you viewing the stream on a phone? Is that why? That might be why. You can't see the deviance of the crosshair. I ain't kidding. Because on my monitor, I'm shaking like I got Down syndrome. Okay, I can't say shit like that anymore, right? You from USA? No. I mean, I lived in USA for a little bit. Then I'm just in Korea. Yeah, I knew it. Watching from a phone, that's why. So to make sure you don't become disappointed, keep watching on the phone. Don't turn it on your browser. And you'll go, oh my god. I see why this motherfucker's a Nova. I like this music. Nothing too fancy. Yeah, but probably the video's gonna get copyrighted. Yeah, but who cares? Better than just playing deathmatch. What about you? Where are you from, man? KZ supposed to be like initials of the country you're from? What country even would be KZ? I'm too stupid to try to spell any countries with K or Z in its name. ZK, my bad, not KZ. KZ is one of the modes in CS, right? Like I said, not the brightest here. Or am I just reading too much into your name? From the Netherlands. Is this Zwan? Is this Zwan's alt account? There's another guy. He's from the Netherlands. I played with him long time. He's also from the Netherlands. Don't tell me, Zwan, you made an alt account. The Retrospector experience. Interesting. Oh, first map of the day, Mirage. Look. A lot of Dutch people play CS. I mean, just in general, I noticed that a lot of European people are very dedicated. They're very enthusiastic about CS. Well, since you've reached global and face at level 10, make sure to critique anything that you see from my gameplay. I'm sure there's a lot of things to learn from a level 10er. Like that. Right as I'm speaking. Perfect example. Yeah, the biggest thing you'll probably notice is that I don't even bother communicating with the team. Especially when I'm playing matchmaking. I don't take it serious enough. Yeah, especially because most of them just speak Russian. That's why I just turned it to 0 and I could still hear it. What the hell? CS2, baby. Optimized game. Options don't even work. Coming out ramp. And of course he's AFK. One short, one connector. One's backstabbing. One short. Ladder room, ladder room. He's holding short. Last guy short. I'll cover you, defuse. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. He got baited so hard. I mean, it's not like I didn't try to kill him. I deadass took the fight. It's just, hey, he killed you. What do you want me to do? Oh my god. What does he think I am, a professional? Like I 100% will kill the person that I'm holding? One Tetris. One triple. Sandwich. One thing for sure. One jungle. Connector. Ooh. I think you should play pre-made solo queue. Yeah, that's exactly the theme of my stream. I just play solo queue. So I know for a fact that I'm gonna get kicked by random people, especially Russians. And that's the weirdest thing. I play in Korean servers and Japanese servers only. But then all other 4 teammates are always Russian. Like, what the fuck? Am I in Russian? Am I in Russia? Why do I always get Russian people on my team? Like right now, I'm playing on Seoul server. This is a Korean server. That's why I have 1 ping. But 90% of the time, especially when I solo queue, all of my teammates are Russian. Almost always. Air connector. One more connector. What the hell? Probably connector in main. Yeah, inside main. Air connector and 1A. Don't tell me he window boosts. Look at that, the merit of single queuing and playing with Russians. You have to average 3 or 4K each round to win. I wish I was being hyperbolic. This is literally the premise of the game. I need to average at least 3 kills to win a match. Like, regardless of what rank I play, it doesn't matter. I'm queued with globals, doesn't matter. I'm queued with silver, it doesn't matter. I have to average around 3 kills per round. Look at this. This Russian guy's always AFK. It is crazy. I read a lot of Reddit posts about like European people complaining due to Russians and everything, but this is beyond crazy. I think there's a big difference between European Russians and Asian Russians. There's definitely a difference in quality as well. One jungle, one connector. Holding short, ladder room. 2B, 2B. One get right, one default. One on side and one's holding short. One bench, one get right. Where'd my bullets go? Bro, Russians are everywhere? Yeah, exactly, this is what I mean. I didn't even hit him once. I don't know. When you see that part, please tell me, was my crosshair on him or not on him? I mean, I was ADSing a little, but I didn't think the accuracy would drop that hard. Like, I wasn't properly strafing, I understand that. But then to say I didn't hit a single bullet with an M4. One holding ramp. At least 2 coming out, man. One already touched us. Oh crap! Is he even watching window? Oh, I keep this one. I mean, I can't trust my teammates. Two coming out mid. Did I say mid? I meant mid. God dang! I thought it was purple making footsteps. You just got CS2'd. Oh my god. Lord help me. I mean, I want to hear objectively from somebody who reached face at level 10. Like, I'm not impressed if somebody says I reached global in matchmaking, especially on CS:GO. Don't get me wrong, that's still considered high elo, but then according to CS:GO standards, that's not like face at level 10 of the old. Nowhere near that, right? So you reach face at level 10 in CS:GO era, which is very impressive. The true 2000 elo. Do you think that you could solo carry all these teams? Like Russian teams like the ones that I'm playing with? Oh my god. Mind you, this purple guy, this guy is the same guy who was shooting at least average of 10 bullets to kill 2 of my teammates. But then the moment I peek him, he one-taps me. Makes sense. Why not? Oh, you reached level 10 because you were pre-made, okay. Alright, then let me just still ask you, since you still reached it, you understand what it takes to reach it. If you were solo queuing, do you think it was possible with your skills? Like, don't get me wrong, my stream is not dedicated to trying to reach high ranks, because I already know it's not feasible. Okay, good, I have to double check. Bait my team. Hello. Wait, why did I pick up a scout? Nah, solo queue never. I like it. Usually people that have reached the pinnacle of all ranks, because they already reached it. Objectively, like, you could check the records and see it. So they usually boast about everything and just exaggerate. If I was in your show, I would have just said, oh, of course I can solo queue this shit. I can reach face at level 10 solo queue? Hell yes. One apartment. I'm surprised you didn't just go with the Hail Mary and say hell yes. One inside aiming. One connector. Boosting window. Yeah, I don't even want the ult. Gotta go. I subscribed. I'll tune in later. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, whenever you have free time, drop by, man.
Gear up. We're going in.
Flashman.
Grenade out. Throwing flashbang.
One A ramp, one mid. Alright, good.
Throwing flashbang.
Could be BFs. I don't hear anything.
Incendiary out.
They're mid purple.
Grenade out.
Alright, you watch B then.
Throwing smoke.
He's gonna get rocked so hard. Here mid. Yeah, inside connector. One A main, A main. Woo!
Let's make this right as rain.
Blue's always AFK, my lord. Can't make it up.
Throwing fire.
One B up.
Throwing smoke.
One B up.
Throwing smoke.
Oh crap! He pushed out.
Deploying flashbang.
Dum dum dum. He's the top fragger, by the way. One behind you. One mid, one B. Oh my lord, what are you, a bot? Decide to suddenly reload with the enemy right next to you. The average Russian IQ. That was literally the perfect epitome. Perfect example of Russian IQ.
Throwing fire. Deploying flashbang.
Setting up smokes at mid. Here mid.
Fire in the hole. Molotov.
Already inside B. One inside market. They're everywhere. They're literally everywhere. I'm already done. I'm already checked out. Team is so dumb. Two Russians aren't even communicating. And I'm pretty sure at least one of them are 2-man queued or 3-man queued. And they don't know how to communicate with each other. It's a wrap. I gave it to the bottom fragger. Feels bad.
Come on, jump, jump.
1 mid.
Grenade. Flashbang. Throwing flashbang.
Connector.
Throwing flashbang.
1 chair. Go high mid. Here, A.
Laying down smoke. Throwing a grenade. Using.
What are you doing, bro? Why are you engaging me? Brain dead.
Let's go, my brothers.
Instead of setting up a crossfire, you're engaging me 1v1v1. A rain dead. Oh my god, look at their ping. Holy.
Now is the time. Smoke! Throwing a flashbang. Flashbang.
1 CT, 1 triple. Here, jungle. On CT. Last guy CT. Last guy CT.
I'm planted. Terrorists win. We are the best.
Holy moly.
This is easy. We kill them and then we go home. Throwing a flashbang. More enough. I'm throwing a flashbang. Flashbang.
1 triple. Holding CT. One default. Stairs and jungle. Stairs and jungle.
Terrorists win. You will all die. This is what we have been working for.
One short. One market, one short.
Throwing fire.
Still market. Backdoor market. Last guy backdoor market. Market.
Terrorists win. You will cry like babies before you die.
Do 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 do.
Together we can do this. Throwing smoke. Throwing smoke. Throwing fire. Flashbang. Let's throw the flashbang.
Could be close smoke. One shadow. Shadow.
I'm throwing fire.
One CT. Stairs. Last guy stairs.
Terrorists win. You think you can
Wow, he actually hit that with the op. That is amazing.
bomb has been planted.
Holy 26 flushed.
Come on, let's go. Smoke. Throwing smoke. Smoke. Throwing the flashbang. I'm throwing the flashbang. Throwing the flashbang. I'm throwing fire. Throwing fire. Flashbang.
One's close. Stairs. Last guy jungle. Jungle.
Terrorists win. Activating the bomb. Bomb has been planted.
Let's go B. I'll go B then.
Go. Throwing smoke.
Bombs T base.
Smoke. Smoke. I'm throwing the flashbang. I'm throwing a grenade. Molotov.
Underpass. I already know what the problem is. Game is stupid. Why do I always need bot teams like this? Filled with retards. Literally, they cancel their own execute of A hit for some reason, based on no intel whatsoever. And then they all just come B again. One B short. Near van.
I'm planted. Bomb has been planted. Smoke.
Of course. Of course. Brain dead. These plays are so brain dead. Or the enemy doesn't punish it right away.
No more talking. Now we fight. Throw in smoke. Throw in the flashbang. Smoke. Water.
One's on A.
I'm throwing fire.
I don't know why my jump scroll hit, but okay. Why not?
Throw in smoke.
One connector.
Throw in the flashbang.
Here, market.
Water. Grenade out. Terrorists win. Where are the real men?
Good stuff.
I live here. Together we can do this. Throw in smoke. I'm throwing a flashbang. Flashbang. Throw in a flashbang.
One CT.
I'm throwing a grenade.
Two on A. Two on A. Let's go B. Bring the bomb. Alright, just go A then. Doesn't matter. Last guy was near CT. Still CT. 뭐예요? 아니, 이거 없는데? 아니, 있잖아. Oh. Need 12 XP. Lord help. The hell? 4,000-year-old grave.
민수가 그게
In a quiet field just outside Delhi, archaeologists opened a coffin that should not exist. Inside, they didn't find a farmer. They didn't find a queen. They found a woman buried like a warrior, a sword by her side, a shield across her chest, copper armor protecting her bones, and a coffin reinforced with copper sheets, carved with more precision than anything we have from this period. The shock is not her gender. The shock is what it destroys. Because a warrior burial like this in the Ganga plain 4,000 years ago should not be possible according to every Bronze Age timeline we were taught. But here is the part that historians refuse to discuss. This was not the most dangerous discovery at Chinoli, because buried beside a coffin were the remains of vehicles that history book says should not appear in India for another 500 years. War chariots, wooden frames, copper-plated wheels. Technology advanced enough to force a rewrite of everything we thought we knew about early warfare. And strangely, right when these discoveries started raising questions that no textbook could answer, the excavation was stopped. So today we go inside Sinoli, layer by layer, to understand why this one cemetery is capable of breaking 200 years of Indian history, and why nobody wants the rest of it unearthed. Once the excavation expanded beyond the first grave, Sinoli stopped behaving like a normal burial ground. The soil began revealing structures that belonged to a very different world. The coffins themselves were the first signs. These were not simple boxes placed in pits. Each coffin stood on four wooden legs. Its lid covered with copper sheets hammered so precisely that the texture is still visible after 4,000 years. A coffin like this is not a container, it is a declaration, a burial reserved for someone with identity, status, and ritual importance. But the real shock came from what lays beside one of these coffins. Beneath the soil, archaeologists uncovered two large wooden wheels set on a long wooden frame, decorated with copper strips and copper nails. An unmistakable signature of a ceremonial chariot. This wasn't an agriculture cart. This wasn't transport equipment. This was prestige. The kind of vehicle you bury only with someone whose life meant something to the community. And Sinoli did not have one chariot, it had three. Three burials with chariots aligned carefully beside the coffin. Three sets of wheels, three wooden frames, strengthened with copper. A repeated pattern, a funerary tradition, not an accident. And the moment you see the three chariots buried in one cemetery, the story of this place changes completely. Because now you are not looking at a settlement that only understood warfare. You're looking at a settlement that trained warriors, that buried its elites with vehicles, weapons, and ritual goods. A world far more sophisticated than the one described in conventional timeline of Gangetic Plains. This was an organized martial society with its own hierarchy, own technology, and the own way of honoring their dead. And here is the question that rises naturally from the soil. If coffins, chariots, weapons, and ritual objects all appeared together in one cemetery 4,000 years ago, then what kind of world existed here before the cremation era even began? This question opens a doorway to a much older layer of Indian history, one that we'll step into in the coming segment. But to understand Sinoli properly, we must first look deeper into the chariots themselves. Because the moment the chariots came out of soil, everyone started fighting about what it actually was. Some said it's not a chariot, just an ox cart. Others said, okay, fine, it's a chariot, but only for show, a ceremonial piece, nothing serious. And the third group said, this doesn't matter. Real chariots came from the steppe, and this thing doesn't look like theirs. So let's clear these one by one. Simple, clean, no confusion. First, it's an ox cart. This one collapsed immediately. Ox carts are slow, heavy, and honestly boring. But this vehicle at Sinoli was two-wheeled, built on a long wooden frame with standing platform, a proper pole in front, and copper plates all around the wheels. You don't decorate a farm chariot with copper. You don't bury a farm chariot with an elite warrior. This was a status vehicle, a symbol, something that belonged to someone important. So ox cart is out. The second point, it was only ceremonial. Good. Even if it was ceremonial, the question becomes even bigger. How advanced must be your technology before you start making ceremonial version of it? You don't build your first chariot ever and immediately plate it with copper and bury it inside a coffin. That means the skill already existed. It was already perfected. This is not the first chapter. This might be the middle of the book. Ceremonial or not, the technology was real. That's the only thing that matters. And the third point, it doesn't look like steppe chariots. Exactly. Because India didn't use steppe chariots. We haven't found a single steppe style spoke chariot in India. Not even one. Sinoli's chariot is different. Solid wheel, copper plates, local design, and absolutely no connection to steppe style machinery. And here's the shocker. Sinoli is older than steppe chariots we keep hearing about. They appear around 2000 BC. Sinoli pushes the date earlier on our side. So the idea that steppe people brought chariots to India doesn't hold up when India already was making their own chariots at the same time when the so-called Aryans were. Simple logic, nothing complicated. Number 4, but we don't find horses. Of course we don't. India destroys organic remains fast. Wood rots, bones decay. Even human skeletons rarely surface unless conditions are special. A horse bone is not going to sit nicely for 4,000 years in the soil. And the same applies to wooden chariots. The only reason the Sinoli chariot survived is because the wheels were covered with copper. So the no horse, no chariot argument falls apart immediately. You don't judge a civilization by what did not survive. You judge it by what did survive. And what the chariot really proves, right before I get to that, let me ask you one thing. If you're still here, if you're
Sponsorship.
genuinely enjoying this depth, then please like this video. It's one click for you, but it tells YouTube that this kind of research deserves to be seen. And if you want more investigations like this one, then kindly subscribe.
Bone is home here tonight, Doug. Oh, big uppercut right down the middle. From Greg Tong as he starts to put it on. Top of the line and down he goes.
All right, let's move account. Oh. Yeah. Hot diggity. Boom boom.
Pros use these tricks to win rounds on the biggest stage. And now you'll use them
To get your asshole enlarged.
Fourth quarterfinal.
Something different.
Luckily for us, it's a round where both teams come back with a purchase.
Oh, miss smoke. You know, some smokes aren't on purpose.
On Blade's team,
You know,
30 lashings.
that's that's a tack pause that's gonna feel a little less potent after that. But early in the rounds might be a non-factor. Question is Emma gonna come through this? There's always a right and wrong time to try something like this. Moladoy is actually quite vulnerable here. Now he's watching.
It would take some nerve. With a second smoke
it's an
down,
invitation.
he sees that as a chance to at least push one step closer. And with vision, now the timing could be at any moment. And he gets his fight into connector. Moladoy's got to turn. Oh, but as he looks away, Makaze actually oversteps Ema in for the entry and the 5v4 advantage. Round 10 starts with an opening kill to Navi's favor, one where I feel like there could have been even more death and decay for Furia to have to handle. Connector players survive that test. Yakindar steps back, sitting on only 50 points of health here. We've got this group up inside Connector. And as they inch their way closer to him, he tries to strike them down, but there has been no answer yet. Yuri's been rock solid within this bomb site, but he too destroyed. And there is not one piece of that defense that goes well for Furia.
Whoa, the machine has started rolling here. Queserado, 1-on-5 situation. Navi have dominated mid in these last few tries. Makaze, he does this in front of Emma, made space in front of the smoke, got out and made it 2 frags. You could see that there was a bit of tentative hesitation out of Emma. Once he had gotten in front of the smoke, he thought maybe that's enough. Once he got that spray into connector, but someone survived. It was actually Moladoy who was nervous. Makaze recognized that. And they pick apart the setup. Navi, another heavily doubted team. And they wouldn't be if it wasn't for the fact that this is such a stacked playoffs, right? It's hard to entertain anything except for this, 4 best teams potentially taking this.
Okay.
I was behind him. Not even through this. No luck involved in that one.
Just right on the side of the smoke. Makaze gets blasted to tomorrow. And we haven't seen any big mistakes come out from either team so far this map, so you'd think Desert Eagles shouldn't be enough.
Oh, massive moves being made with very little bits of utility, players on weak weapons, but the map control and the player advantage on their side. Got to be careful now.
Biggest issue we've seen so far was that one missed smoke out of Navi. Other than that, it's been a clean, high-level game of Counter-Strike. The right-timed pauses with results off the back of them.
This next bullet could be the round, could be recovery, could be a disaster.
Versus 3, though, Fallen awaits. Oh, how fast does the first one swing? Fast enough, but still Fallen keeps up. It's Alexi who pays the price for that entry. Oh,
There we go.
wonderful. Clips Queserado on the jump over. Fire's gonna burn Yakindar ever closer. If Emet dies in middle, that would be a gun offered up, but everything's going. Oh,
Come on.
what a snap!
Keep going.
And what a close here for Navi. 8 rounds on this T closer. If Emet dies in middle, that would be a gun offered up, but everything's going. Oh,
Come on.
what a snap!
What?
Keep going.
And what a close here for Navi. 8 rounds on this T side. From the entries to
Check
the
NPC.
work,
Check
everything comes
NPC.
up their favor.
Fear the Navi that are having fun. It's a great spot that Fallen puts himself in, but it's perfectly tradable. It's an excellent second shot from Wonderful, and it's another disaster averted on a round that Furia kind of had going for them. For a
God, that's
second,
disgusting.
23.
Yeah. And Blade's seen it all.
Yeah. But this is a sandbox. There's always new rounds to watch.
Pressure top mid out of the gate again here for Furia. And not to mention that double op setup. Molodoi will be found, but can Fallen catch them off guard with the secondary. Yuri's headshot suddenly makes it feel like Furia are gonna find one for the road. But here comes Wonderful. Mistimed knife swap. And as he jumps back into the Tetris side of things, it seems to be good. His teammate picks up a kill. And with K-Serrano down, Wonderful, whoa, missed. Shot up close, another chance with the big green. And Yakindar keeps that pressure on. A 3v2 for Furia.
Oh, he's seen 3v2s, called them before, but I don't know. Navi brought them close.
So what's the recovery? The one round for the road. A moment for Furia to catch their breath, it seems, to head into that much-needed T-side pistol with a bit more confidence than what you'd have if you let Navi slide away with all.
12 kills apiece on the 2 players alive here for Navi.
Whoa, that's gonna confirm it. Yakindar's ready, and so he'll lock in his frag. Here comes Emet, on for the clutch. Great cover here for Yakindar, but it's not enough. Or is it? Fallen able to take that gap shot in order to find the 1 minute for the Navi side, but Blade took that timeout, Mohan, and from the moment he took his timeout, it was nothing but Navi until the final round of the half.
Like clockwork, you've encountered Sids a few rounds later. This is a good look at Navi.
to come back to side Mirage. Just stay connected a little more on the situations and let's go.
And it's true. They have been through it all. They do know how to win from this position. Oh, the only new factor is the circumstances. The major quarterfinal. Makaze, another kill. 7 frags, but also a lot of impact in that first half. Oh!
Why not? Why not? Navi just find a bit of a freebie there over top of Fallen, forced to call from the sidelines, and that's bomb possession as well, dropped on Catwalk. That could have made things awkward if Molodoi didn't get that instant kill right back.
You know, Molodoi, he had 3 kills last half. He missed that 1 op shot, and I just kind of skated by it because it's Molodoi. But since then, really failed to stand up with that op. He's going to try to make up for that here in the second half. He'll grab his 4th to make this round a little more competitive. And Yuri, will he take a timing? There's another risk where Alexi could just die because Yuri, you know, normally wouldn't push out, but right now he needs to find something for his team. And Bit has already pushed the A ramp. He's not watching this.
Ooh.
Oh, that find is so sweet. Ramp. He's not watching this.
Ooh.
Oh, that find is so sweet from Alexi.
Isn't that just lovely? Chance towards Palace as well to have found himself a second. That's gonna
Oh, 1 bullet. It's art. It's music.
You know what's sick is that Wonderful did it, Alexi did it, Bit did it, and then Emez here as well to find execution with the pistols. Navi's lead grows with momentum at the start of the defensive half.
That was beautiful to listen to. The precision there for Navi in a moment like this. They've got that snowball rolling.
Well, well, well.
This thing's about to turn into an avalanche.
Alexi's the cleanest of them all. Content with that one. No bomb plant means no money. No money means no force buy. Furia gonna try to save it and hope that somebody makes a mistake, but a Desert Eagle entry from Molodoi at 4 kills, 12 deaths on the map just doesn't feel like it's his game thus far. Would be a hell of a time to do it. But this is already a supported MP9 by Makaze off of Catwalk. Missed frag grenade while Alexi eats the flash, right? You had a couple pieces of util in your face, and they don't really do enough to stop this Navi momentum. The ball is fully rolling, and Yakindar slammed out of it as 5 players stand tall for Navi, securing double digits.
No bomb plants to work with. I know we got some Finns in the crowd.
You can just tell.
I think I saw a long drink out there.
My Moomin.
This is such a crazy moment for Na'Vi. The team that got to Copenhagen finals and speed up phase in what felt like 2 hours.
When nobody expected it.
And here they are versus Furia, the #1 pick to make grand finals.
Did a util here for Yuri behind him. That's fine. He's just going to play counter flash and try to flex this movement down middle. Window player gets away. And gets away unscathed, notably. Still, flashes kind of interrupt the pace only momentarily. How much of a risk are Na'Vi willing to run? Sometimes they can still feel so risk averse. But when you've got this much of a lead, this much of a comfort zone to work within, why wouldn't you? Just take a look. See if you can find a free frag versus, say, Fallen. Alexi keeps himself tucked into the corner. He's got cover inbound. Makaze dead already. There's the answer back. It's from Molodoy and Yuri. This 2 versus 5 starts to come together. Shots whiz by both directions through that windowsill. 32 health here for Molodoy, certainly not ideal. And we've got Wonderful currently working with that defuse kit. They need an X-Factor moment, and they needed it 5 rounds ago, but they will take it here in the 15th if they have to. Locked into the corner, Molodoy awaits. Oh, and they will close this!
Oh, another incision from Molodoy. 32 health, both frags. Tradable spot, didn't happen. Furia are back in the game.
2v5, just like that. No success out middle for the attack, but the apartments breaks through.
Sometimes Na'Vi have some low moments. Tape playing double on A-Ram.
Like Mirage jungle, and so Quesarado just timing.
Didn't use X Factor to build momentum in this game, Furia. They have a 2v5 victory as well.
Let's roll.
They have a 2v5 victory as well.
Do video freezing.
Yo, he gets back around the corner, but there's more inside of jungle. And so Quesarado just takes the second target. Tethers off connector. Pit, turn, perfect pivot. 50 health here for Yakindar. Bomb on his back. And an almost open B site. Just this one flash comes flying out from Market. And that's going to give him info as to where this CT is. The trajectory of that grenade gives Yakindar a view of this picture.
Lilith, 50 HP, man. Can you squeeze water from Stone here?
We will spill their blood today. Move, my brothers. Smoke! Throw in a flashbang! Bomb has been planted. Flashbang!
I'll care long. Too short. One CT, one short. CT short.
Terrorists win. This is a great time.
One high mid.
Throwing smoke. I'm throwing a grenade.
One A long.
Flashbang out. I'm planted.
One side.
Counter-terrorists win. It is time now, my brothers. Smoke! I'm throwing a flashbang. Grenade! Flashbang!
Dang.
Terrorists win. We must defend this land.
Oh, fuck. Oh, Lord. One taps me, of course. Where would my life be if my opponents didn't one tap me? Always go one tap. Doesn't matter what elo they are, what rank they are. Holy moly. Dang, he's built different. My boy built different.
Grenade out! Flashbang!
Look at
trade. That's all you have to do in a 3v1. And that will still deliver. Not only does it look like a win is brewing here for Navi, but despite of a 1v2 from Furia, a 2v5 from Furia.
Flashbang.
And what felt like could have been way more for that moment if he catches Eman on that reload, on that fallback. Ooh, what could have been. Instead, get this jump out through the window once towards the second map.
They're showing this level of prep on Mirage. How bad is it going to get on Inferno?
They're going to try to play with the timing by puncturing it out through the smoke. And pressure on the defenders means space taken here for Furia. Mid gets the fade away. We've got the rebuttal. Off of the lesser weapons, it's 3.
We will never stop. The future is ours. Smoke. I'm throwing a flashbang. Throwing a flashbang. Flashbang. I'm throwing a grenade. Flashbang to the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. You are stupid to think you will win. Remember, follow the plan. I'm throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang. Grenade out. Grenade. Throwing a flashbang. Smoke down. Throwing a flashbang. Counter-terrorists win. Let's go, let's go. Throwing smoke. Throwing a flashbang. Bomb enough. I'm throwing a flashbang. Terrorists win. We are doing this.
God dang it.
Bomb has been planted. Smoke. Throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing a grenade. Terrorists win. Ah, yes. Let's go, let's go. Smoke. Throwing a flashbang. Flashbang out. Throwing a flashbang. Flashbang. Smoke. Smoke. I'm throwing a grenade. Bomb has been planted. I'm throwing a flashbang. Grenade. Flashbang. The bomb is taken down. Terrorists win. Grenade. Watch them, they're like little chickens. Smoke out. Flashbang. Throwing a flashbang. Throwing a flashbang. Throwing fire. Terrorists win. This is a great sign.
I wonder why he disconnected. Could be a crappy cheat that he's using. 19k low 0.9. Okay. If he is cheating, he's still a retard. I don't know how you could cheat and still not have over 1k. That takes a special type of talent.
Flashbang. Throwing a flashbang. Throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing fire. Terrorists win. All right. What on?
God dang it. I just got owned by the bottom frag. Bro. Feels even worse. Just got owned by the bottom frag. Holy moly. -2 Leadify rating. Lord help me. He does know the barrel shot, right? 1 IQ. One IQ monkey. Even if the guy came from short, he sees his barrel. If he comes through long, if he ducks it, that's why he missed him, because he ducked him. And he walked out of CT. Rained it.
Throwing smoke. Flashbang. Throwing fire. Grenade out. Terrorists win.
Team is cooked. Filled with legit brain deads.
Grenade. Throwing flashbang. Smoke.
I have no idea what's going on. Holy moly.
Deploying flashbang. 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 Laying down smoke. Throwing a grenade. Smoke. Counter-terrorists win. Champion.
That jump bind always gets me in the worst time ever. I love it. I just love my mouse grip.
Let's show them who we are. Throwing flashbang. Throwing fire. Throwing smoke. Throwing flashbang. Grenade out. Deploying flashbang. Laying down smoke.
It's not even worth giving them intel.
Molinoy connecting with a headshot. And we have been waiting for him to find his moment. Well, here it could be. Facing the
Throwing flashbang.
rounds needed, upgrade found, and now that he sits pretty on this op, with do they believe in this 2 versus 3?
I feel as though crazier things have happened for them in this map. But with Molinoy on this gun, surely not.
Oh, that's a great flashbang. Gets the op shot out.
Come on, chop, chop. Laying down smoke. Flashbang. Grenade out. Deploying flashbang. Throwing flashbang. Smoke.
Darn. Alright, they're brained it.
Finds fallen.
Oh, you can't miss
Caseroto's
now.
pause on that M4. Yeah, he wasn't able to cover, so now he's got to get the jump. It all just falls apart. Terrorists win.
Dang. He is a very skilled player. Compared to my monkeys. Always get the vodka monkeys while the opponents have like face at level 10ers.
Move it.
And I literally checked he's a face at level 10er. It's crazy.
Grenade out. Flashbang. Deploying flashbang. Incendiary out. Deploying flashbang. Throwing smoke. Counter-terrorists win. Now we're really laying into them.
You know what I mean? Russian brains. The size of a raisin. Two guys don't know how to think. They're just chasing the guy. I saw him in mid, so I'm gonna stay mid. Brain is the size of an ant.
Throwing smoke. Throwing flashbang. Throwing fire. Throwing a grenade. Throwing fire. Throwing fire. Flashbang. Laying down smoke. Grenade out. Deploying flashbang. Smoke.
Holding T-base, alright.
Throwing smoke. Flashbang. Incendiary. Throwing flashbang. Grenade out. Throwing a grenade. Deploying flashbang.
Wow. Two monkeys full spraying
Solid.
against the pistol. They couldn't kill him with almost 90% of the clip. Yeah, this is what I mean. They need to dedicate a separate server for Russians and Chinese. They need to stop letting these monkeys play with the rest of the world. They're so fucking shit. Literally brings down the quality of the overall match for everybody else involved. It gives a bad name to CS. Like CS, the game itself is fine. It's the player base that's retarded.
2 seconds. That's what was left on that retake. That is how meticulous and fantastic Navi's Mirage just was.
That was beyond a script you could write. Navi come into this playoffs after what we just saw earlier today. It somehow stunned us even more.
To actually get that done, or is Navi going to be able to block him?
You give me a M4 skin?
Their A game?
Wow.
Truly do or die type
That's a
games.
strong way to come in. I don't think I'm at the level where I need to buy subscriptions. Or let alone afford the subscriptions like that. But thank you. I don't know if I needed to buy viewers, wouldn't I just use a service? is basically the same thing.
Furia
Doesn't make any sense.
It is time to dive on in to Inferno.
Do or die for a team that so many anticipated making it to the grand finals, if not lifting that trophy again. But we've seen favorites fall on this stage. And so Budapest, here they go, versus up a Na'Vi team that has previously won this very same map over Furia not too long ago. You never tell Na'Vi the odds.
You never tell Na'Vi the odds. Words to live by.
We get a fast opening move down Banana here for Alexi B. Devilwalk had a lot of emphasis on Banana as this map goes forward. We'll see if it ends up being an avenue of attack. For the moment, it's the Arch side. Yakinder's got the opening kill, but there's teammates here to help him. Oh, Makaze able to shave Molodoy off of it with a headshot. They kind of get stalled out momentarily, but we will find Furia with that rebuttal, that 4 versus 3, and the fast flank down
Oh
Banana.
no, surely not.
Oh, it gets found out, but it doesn't get dealt with. That's the open door to double back. Knowing that Alexi has pushed means Furia can take over B.
They gotta go quickly. Alexi's here to meet him. Right at the pass, Kinder gets a really important frag.
What about the cover? Bomb plant behind that fountain. Oh, it's just clinical with the headshots. Furia fighting first blood.
This is a game that feels like it's over. It feels like Furia are gonna lose. It feels like after Mirage, we have very low expectations. We've seen teams crumble already. That's the thing. That's where it feels a little scary for Furia. They need to come off the break, show us that that's all different. They knew what the veto was going to be, so did Na'Vi. They have to prove in those first 2 maps, like back at Thunderpick, that they aren't going to let that result happen again. And from that perspective, there should be no surprises. Both teams know they can play Inferno. They put the pressure back on a Na'Vi a little bit with this pistol. Let's see if they make it too.
No team gets to secure world's #1 without being tested.
That's going to hurt.
In terms of trying to hold it.
And that's kind of what you want to see, man. You want to see tactics get kills.
Sure.
In a game like this. That's actually, I think, a lot what won the map back on Mirage for Na'Vi.
I mean, there's a lot of praise to go around for the tacticians on both these teams.
Also a big thing, elephant in the room, Molodoy, he ended that game missing. He had a bad map, he ended it badly. That's also not something that we expected.
It's just been such a rock for Furia in their run to world's #1. We go back to Austin with the quarterfinal shortcomings of Furia there. We didn't know that Furia would go on to be this great. And so they step into these quarterfinals with such higher expectations from within, from the community. And right now, expectations would be convert this pistol. 5 versus 4 coming with it. Everybody inside of the bracket control here for Furia, but this is still number strong Na'Vi on this A site, and we already start to see that peel back from B for Alexi. Frag Grenade's gonna whittle down a little bit of health from 3. You got Queserado low on 40. Pistol's trying to take position inside of the site, and Wonderful finds a headshot. Bits next up. Wonderful's got another. It's a bloodbath. It's a slaughter. It's a forced by victory, Na'Vi.
It's a total massacre. No way they pulled that off. Split got into place. It's around that. Furia wanted to play down to the wire. Closing in on 20 seconds and under. Whoa, they get this from a 4v5. It's Makaze going down early to Molotovs. It's all looking so sweet for Furia.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Not what Furia needed in this moment.
Not at all. They need to steal this back as soon as possible. We saw what Na'Vi did to FaZe back in Copenhagen on this map. Everyone knows why we call it Bitferno sometimes. Ima pre-game, any nerves? No nerves. Any nerves from your teammates? No nerves from anybody. Words don't mean a lot from everybody, but certain teams, Na'Vi are of that stature. Na'Vi have proved it when the lights have been the brightest.
I think that's something even back at stage 3 when we had Ima interviews, he kind of alluded to it as well, that Blade's cool, collected mood has kind of been donned by the other parts of Na'Vi. You know, Alexi B is your in-game leader, but we know that Blade has kind of been sharpening Ima as that secondary caller. And we've seen them butt heads in the past. And it feels like that's when the cracks of Na'Vi would grow. But if they're both coming in so level-headed, then why would there be pressure? because they're learning to deal with it.
I'm not trying to see this round get late. And you know, Furia, it's not a position where Na'Vi are going to scramble to try to figure this out. They need to try to turn this into a win or go and die, honestly, because they don't have a lot of money, no good guns to save.
Yukindar still up in the apartments. Everybody else for Furia ready to go off mid. Wonderful starts to get back into the bomb site. Yeah, Na'Vi can feel this pressure. It's coming in quick. Flashes and the Tech 9s trying to just bolster through. Bit's got the first one. Will stay on him. He's able to just lay that lead down range.
Oh, he lost the camera.
Oh, yeah. Whips it back around towards
Yes,
Moto's
sir,
side.
Bit.
That's Bit.
Yes,
Quad kill.
sir.
We were right.
Turkey, unprecedented archaeological discovery.
Thank you for responding so quickly, guys. Moving all over the place.
Does anyone know what the T shapes are for?
A portal between worlds?
Well, that's one way to travel through history. Tastepeler, where we have uncovered a land of great transformation.
You don't let just kids run around the archaeological site.
Now we go back to Copenhagen. To win
My lord.
Out of nowhere, we're able to win that major. And it's not because Wonderful played brilliantly, was it, Launders?
No, it wasn't. It was because Bit woke up. It was a playoffs where everybody was failing except for JL. He was the only guy to really talk about. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, Bit on Inferno awakened like a phoenix, showed up and absolutely took over the game. It's a big save. No bomb plant for Furia.
You know, Bit's somebody who can sometimes go under the radar.
Big time, and it's because his form is so streaky.
But you've got to give his peaks the credit that they're due.
Yeah.
You know, one of the few players who's won a CSGO and CS2 major. A guy whose headshot percentage once upon a time was so far above everybody else.
It was his very first map in a Na'Vi jersey. It was on Inferno. That's when he was looking through Blade's notes. He was looking confused. He was extremely stressed.
So lost.
His aim from Na'Vi Jr. wasn't even close. He was one of the rookies to follow after Monacy, where we wondered, is he going to be another phenom? And it didn't look like it. With some time, he got everything into place. He figured it out.
Somebody. Who's been crafted by Blade for so long now, right? Sharpened to the peaks we've seen. So he will be a reliable piece as this round continues towards an A site. Smoke fading, flash right ahead of it, and again, it's just pistols. And these pistols aren't finding all too much. Wonderful's double kill will be answered back with one. That queues up Imez double. And with Molodoy on a quarter HP, no teammates left. It is a cleanup here for Na'Vi as they go 3-1 out of the gate off the force buy.
If you don't have confidence on Inferno, this map just feels impossible. T-side just feels... The map feels tiny. It feels like you've got no options. CT grenades can be so punishing. We're seeing a lot of calmness in from even Immo walking into this next fight after Wonderful die. They know the round is over. They believe it. It's in the slogan. It's a playoffs where no one can be doubted. The only reason that Na'Vi fall to the wayside in conversations because there's so many other good conversations to have. It doesn't feel like Na'Vi, you know, got lucky to get here like they did in Copenhagen. It doesn't feel like that. It just feels like everyone's just better than them. That's all. Remember, they're the one who gave Vitality a massive scare coming into playoffs. They could have easily taken Vitality out and put them into the 2-2 game before this quarterfinals was set.
That was a 13-11, 13-11.
And this is the draw they get because they lost that game. They get to play against Furia, and now here they are, up a map. Flying start here on CT side of Inferno. They were left embarrassed in that best of 5 the last time they played Furia.
Faster moves this time by Furia, already trying to pounce out through the brackets. They're going to take this test towards Wonderful, and his first shot is a whiff. as is all of Bit Spray. There we go. Furia get it going into the A bomb site. Emesh, sure, cuts down 2 players. That could be critical for the retake, but you still offered the guns, the bomb plant, and this smoke on Moto.
With an op-in play, I mean, this actually might be off limits for the CT side. We got CT spawn rotation for Alexi. No one's coming in from halls. It's going to be a very risky retake. It could cost them a lot to try to go for this.
Fallen locked into the pit. Oh, he's got Molodoy to his side. Interesting to see Molodoy hanging on to the AK while Fallen swings that off.
This would just be
so the pressure stays on with the fire being extinguished. Fallen hits his. Molodoy queued up for one. And never did Alexi get a chance to take a look at this bomb site. So Na'Vi think that maybe there was something here to pull on. But I love that Furia show us a bit of ferociousness. One of the fastest rounds of the attack so far between these maps. And it is just a barrel towards that A site, because if you're going to go down in this quarterfinal, then you better go down swinging.
Leave it all out on the table, and you've got nothing to be ashamed about. I think that's the most important.
Came through, and then he got to work. So here we go towards Banana. Furious presence on the other side of that half wall. Makaze looks to lock in. And I mean, there's been no shy amount of grenades coming his direction. So, oh, yes, sir. Molodoy, snapshot down onto Makaze, no retreat allowed. 5v4 Furia.
That's what was missing on Mirage. Great flick from Molodoy, another 5v4 situation for Furia. And instantly, everyone at his back.
Right.
Another layer of defense, though, behind this, and the frag grenade is very well placed. 40 damage for Quesarado is nothing to scoff at. Alexi B lingers ever so slightly here. We've got that flashbang in hand for his teammate. When does it come over? Oh, insta-kill for the boost. And then he's able...
Let's roll.
Able to get back into the cover, and with that flash coming through, Fallen was blinded, but he still lines up that headshot before Alexi can get a second.
The layered tactic was wonderful, but here's wonderful.
With an A site that's vacant on one half of it, him solo playing Arch, does he have the gall to go for this peak? He's starting to inch it closer, but with that smoke grenade in front of him, 20 seconds, they're now going to start prioritizing this blood.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa, right between those targets, his op shot sails by, this time save called. Na'Vi right off this round, and Furia will find a tied game early.
Pre-plan here to get out of there. So Molodoy's opener is massive. The flash to get that into from 1 kill to 2 from Na'Vi.
Base at level 10er, wow. So far 2 guys base at level 10. Oh, don't tell me it's a pre-made stack. All Russians. So once again, it's one of these cases where I get a retarded team, but then they have a... Well, this guy's level 8, base at level 8. 1.15 KD. Higher than me. Crazy. Just the sheer shit cake that we have to eat is mind-boggling. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a quick match. I'm gonna try my best not to rage. I'm just gonna accept it. This one's a loss. 2A. One under shadow, one CT. CT still. And shadow. Shadow, shadow. Shadow. Still holding CT. 2A. God dang. Through the wall.
Counter-terrorists win.
Yeah, this is gonna be a quick match. Oh my god, look at my team. 5k Elor. It's a god dang right. Some retard with 100 ping. Can't make it up. 200, that can't be real. That's gotta be like a spoof. Two holding window. Holy. Goodbye. Yeah, we're completely outmatched. Usually in games like this, I would try to stay alive and try to maximize my kills. But then I think dying faster in this match is the better choice. Encourage the opponent to rush in. One near window. Let's go B with the bomb. Market. Market.
Terrorists win. We are the best.
Oh, where is he? Oh, he was outside. One triple deagle.
Throwing smoke.
Window up.
Smoke. I'm throwing fire. I'm throwing a grenade. I'm throwing a flashbang. Flashbang.
Probably CT. CT. Jungle, jungle, jungle.
Terrorists win. You are stupid to think you will win. I'm in position.
Are you kidding me? We're actually methodically breaking down. Well, actually, that's exactly what Russians always like to do. Just group up at mid and do nothing. But then it's actually working out. One's pushing A main. One inside main. One jungle, one close main. 2A. In front of palace. 2 in front of palace here. Here, Molly.
I'm throwing a flashbang. Throwing smoke. Flashbang.
Air connector. Could be wrapping A main. A main, A main, A main. You know what I mean? Russian brain? Raisin sized. Zero idea where to look. Have zero game sense. I literally have to scoop feed them up their asshole exactly where the enemy might be. Brain dead. Window up. Middle.
I'm throwing a flashbang. Flashbang. Smoke.
One's holding mid. One's holding high mid.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
B short.
Counter-terrorists win.
He just brained it. I knew being optimistic was not the right choice. Look at it. Literally zero impact, just bottom dwellers with zero idea.
Move it, move it.
One towards jungle. One's pushing high mid. They smoked palace.
Throwing a flashbang.
One push time in. Boxes. Go holding connector.
I'm throwing fire.
There's probably one CT. Can't get the bomb anyway. Just save.
Throwing fire. Grenade. Counter-terrorists win. Come on, let's go! Flashbang! Molotov!
Blue, take the op. Op at T-base next to bomb.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
Connector op.
Terrorists win. You will all die. Let's go! Smoke! Throwing a flashbang! I'm throwing a flashbang.
One under shadow.
Grenade!
One B short, one connector. Not even worth watching. Just judging by his crosshair placement, he's aiming for Yao Ming.
And I want to give actually
Brained it.
right now. Fallen had a really poor performance back on Mirage. Alexi was outstanding on frags, and he's standing up to try to match Wonderful and Bid. Were absolutely incredible. And everybody on the team actually delivered big time.
That is a sign of good things to come. That Molodoi shot,
Yeah.
visibly frustrated back on Mirage with his individual. Makaze not allowed to get in this round whatsoever.
I'm throwing a grenade!
Been following Molodoi. It's been such an ephemeral amount of time that we just keep, you know, we if you want to be a legend, you want to be remembered as a legend, it's games like this, it's runs like this, they have to be completed.
Yeah, I'm so sick of talking about potential.
We've already got
Wow. This is the play. Wow. The worst part is he lost to this. That's crazy.
It is time now, my brothers. Smoke! Throw in the flashbang.
One stairs. Still stairs.
I'm planting the bomb.
Dang, son. Ah.
I'm throwing the flashbang.
Too close, eh?
This is easy. We kill them, and then we go throw in smoke. Flashbang. Grenade. Throwing fire. Throwing smoke. Grenade out. Throw in the flashbang. Flashbang.
One be short. One stairs. Shadow. Oh, T-side is gonna be so much faster. Watch them just bum rush every single round. And even if we stack 4, watch us get destroyed in less than 10 seconds. This is the difference between random 5 retard pug versus a 5 stack. Where I'm gonna feel it.
Throwing smoke.
Coming out ramp.
Throwing a grenade. Flashbang.
Oi, 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 oi.
Counter-terrorists win. Nice.
Yeah, but you can already tell the difference in the tempo and execution. 2 guys in the back door and flashes for the remaining 3 that are pushing out. One palace, 2 ramp.
Go, go, go.
You can already tell the difference. Fully communicated and executed together.
Grenade out. Incendiary out. Throwing a grenade.
One inside the apps. Somebody got hit by the molly. You're pushing B.
Deploying flashbang.
2B.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. Gear up. We aren't going on a windy walk here. Grenade out. Throwing flashbang. Bomb has been planted.
Ah, dang, bro.
Let's move out. Smoke.
Deploying flashbang.
Laying down smoke. Grenade. Throwing flashbang.
Out. You know, we had Mel.
Oh no no. Holy shit. Killing everything. It's Professor Hall. Holy shoot. Oh, this is gonna be a mess afterwards. Get clean. Crap. GG. Holy moly. Filled the whole dang cup. Unlucky. And 5 stack. Oh my. Ah, what is this match? Just got ran over by them. This was a 5 stack too. Me. Yeah. I actually want to check their profile now to see how bad the difference was. 0.9 KD. So in other words, a scrub retard. One scrub retard. I already checked the second fragger. It was 1.2. This monkey KD is 1.4. But then played like that. Because I remember observing him. From Mongolia. But then Premier is highest elo is 9.4k. So he was able to achieve 1.4 KD when he plays against Silvers and Novas. Basically, that's what it means. His highest Premier is 9.4, and then his KD is 1.4. That just means that he's been supposedly smurfing on the weaker kids. And then this monkey with the cat profile picture didn't even play 10 matches, but his leadify rating is -2. So literally 3 bots. And then this guy with 1.2 KD. This is the kind of crap that makes me want to stop playing this game. Like, there's no hope. The matchmaking system is broken. Nothing's balanced.
Losing to phase, like there are.
It gives you very minimal chance of winning anyway.
That no one's ready for.
It's the nature of the beast with how stacked things have been here in Budapest. So both teams come into round 7 with guns. This is a similar start to the way Mirage went. And now Makaze freed up with this MP9. Okay, jumping over K-Serrato. Last round we had that frag grenade sailing down to K-Serrato. This time it's a player on his head. And some utility to try to answer back, but Yuri ends up eating damage and not able to catch him on the recover. So that's Makaze gone, and Wonderful takes an off angle in the meantime.
Not the most amount of kills for Makaze, even in the recent weeks, actually. You know, his form joining into Na'Vi was very special. I thought he did a great job of... Oh, that's big. That's the op spotted at the bomb spotted at a minute. The opper down on the round. Wonderful.
And watch him as he sits on this angle. They'll have to smoke him off, and he doesn't send anything through it just yet.
I mean, this is an impossible position for Furia, right? They've got, I mean, it's bottom B dominance. It's 5 players up on the map here for Na'Vi. If Furia want to ignore this, they're going to run into a brick wall on the A site, and so it feels like actually a prolonged save unless they're going to make this happen towards B. Crazy how impactful that one frag was. But Makaze, yeah, a rookie that we haven't, again, talked about that much, with Molodoi here, with Kyosuke over in the other quarter is getting eliminated earlier. Makaze hasn't been a donk or anything like that, but he has absolutely been a great piece for Na'Vi. And in the shadow that JL casted, everyone doubted this new lineup. And Makaze went from, again, I think too much actually relied on him to do everything in the beginning, to it becoming a healthier Na'Vi where now there's other contributors. The real question is, you know, was Wonderful and Bit going to get their form together?
Right.
Because that was the part of the core I feel like was most missing in the most recent months.
Well, Wonderful stepped up to the major, and he delivered in that regard.
And even Makaze's actual frag count on Mirage, it wasn't very high, but lots of quality kills in there.
So for now, Furia left scratching their heads as Banana Control becomes a bit of a contest, and one that they're not really winning. defense that comes up from Makaze. Again, he is going to try to find something to work with here. And, you know, throwing himself into these threats takes a lot of bravery, especially when you sit down at 2 and 4. But once more, he has been given a chance to lock into the depths of Banana. Right out of the gate, I mean, Furia, we just see them kind of treading water in that last round, unable to really move, with Banana control being so secured by Na'Vi so quickly.
The way they set up Makaze here, he came in very light. This is actually a world where this ends up being an A move. They throw some light grenades to try to counter this presence over on B. Okay, the second smoke comes down the bottom of B. I'm a little unnerved by the fact that Fury are taking so long to make these rounds happen. One thing is they avoid some HE damage, they avoid some Molotov damage, and they make it a 5v5 late into the rounds. But Na'Vi like playing late round situations.
Oh yeah, to a flaw.
They love it.
Missed chance. Wonderful what could have been. Here comes the flashbang towards Banana. Makaze. That's thin cover, brother. Back to it. He'll go. Ooh, what could have. Now from the corner, Alexi B collects the headshot onto Yuri, and it wasn't just Makaze here. He had those two teammates right behind him, and the fire doesn't spread, but the follow-up sure will.
Okay,
Oladoy burns him out.
But only in dollars. 20 seconds now, and this is where it gets dangerous for Furia. Jakinder's just a lurker on the other side of the map.
Man, and Imez just stuck in, holding into the back of that bomb site. Wonderful shot made easy.
So free.
Molodoy goes down with nothing. It's a sitting duck. It seemed like fake plant once from K-Serrano punished, and Na'Vi have had control of this bomb site since the get-go.
I mean, come on, tell me they look like themselves. They look like they're Na'Vi, and that's not a good sign for Furia. Because if you're not going to be yourself, you're not going to win. Furia know how to make that kind of play work.
This is 2 rounds in a row where the clock fizzles out versus Furio. One was obviously that majority save.
I mean, I got lots of praise for Fallen, the journey on the comeback. I mean, Estico talked to all of them up there. The amount of stories that Furia have, it's unending. But the fact that Fallen cast the biggest shadow of all with his resurgence, well, it feels like the Foggy calling back on Mirage and some of the calling here. In a world where nothing seems to be working for Furia, that might be the most important thing. It's nerves, it's pressure.
Budapest. But it's one that may start to haunt them. Missed util, not ideal. Na'Vi's defense misses the mark with that one. Not the first grenade they've missed in this quarterfinal, but yeah, you missed 2, and I think K-Serrano's happy to step up. 2 missed incendiaries. What a waste of money and resources here for Na'Vi. So don't be surprised when Furia try to take a test towards your direction. They know that there shouldn't be more fire on the ground as they approach. They'll smoke out that cross. Alexi opens it, backs turn to it. And as he makes the double kill, they will, sure, clear out the bomb site and track him down with the frag grenade. Supports inbound, but it's whittled down as well. Emek cut to 29 health as these half HP players for Furia just sink into the back of this bomb site. One.
Remember, this is bandit country. Shoot everything that moves. Let's make this right as rain. Grenade out! Deploying flashbang. Throwing flashbang. Flashbang.
Thanks, son. And I can already tell this team is botched too. 0 brain. Unless you tell them how to play, they don't know how to move. They don't know where to move, they don't know where to look. It's botched.
Let's move out. Grenade.
Stay long. Calm down. One's crossing long soon. Two crossing long. Three coming. One short. God dang. Another chop team.
We are out of here. Deploying. Flashbang. Throwing smoke. Throwing a grenade.
How in the world? Oh my. And you're a veteran. Nice.
Throwing flashbang. Terrorists win.
Lordy. One suicide. So you're telling me he's just pre-firing it? Wow, he's a base of level 9. Then again, most of these basic monkeys, especially the Russian ones, are just buying accounts. So it doesn't really mean shit. But interesting. He decides to wall bang where I stood. So either his reaction time is so shit, he literally aimed it late.
Let's move out. Flashbang. Flashbang. Grenade out.
Dang.
Terrorists win.
That's another chop team. Can't believe it. I don't even think they're a 5-stack. No, they're not even a 5-stack. Just that this team is so bad. Just the fact this monkey's still buying a shotgun. It just goes to show you.
What on? Deploying flashbang. Throwing flashbang.
I'm mid right side. Half HP.
Throwing flashbang. Incendiary out. Laying down smoke. Throwing a grenade.
Flashing long.
Deploying flashbang. Throwing fire. Smoke. Laying down smoke.
One car. One side. One side, one high mid. Already inside long. Long door, long door. Here, pit. Yeah, pit, pit.
Right, lads. We're on. Smoke. Flashbang. Throwing flashbang. Incendiary.
Go upper tunnel.
Deploying flashbang. Throwing flashbang. Counter-terrorists win. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Mm-hmm.
Go, go, go. Flashbang. Deploying flashbang.
Here, short.
Throwing fire. Incendiary out. Flashbang. Throwing smoke. Throwing smoke.
At least two high mid. Bomb drop, lower tunnel. One short.
Grenade out. Grenade. Counter-terrorists win. We're in the clear, lads. Watch out. These boys have got a bit of an arsenal and they don't mind using it. Smoke. Throwing fire. Throwing
One to the side.
Grenade out. Incendiary.
One A long door.
Throwing flashbang. Grenade. Throwing fire.
One going short.
Incendiary.
One inside short. Close short. Close short.
Deploying flashbang.
Too short. Too close short. Oh lordy.
Gear up. We're going in. Grenade out. Throwing fire.
Nothing long. Pushing down mid.
Deploying flashbang.
One more short.
Grenade out.
Last was short.
Throwing flashbang.
Was short.
Counter-terrorists win. There you go. For Queen and Country, men. Throwing smoke. Flashbang. Grenade out. Incendiary. Throwing fire.
One high mid, right side.
Flashbang.
Too long, one mid.
Deploying flashbang.
You hold mid, I'll hold long. Last guy's coming long here. What the fuck? I thought he already passed. My bad.
We will make them regret this day.
Oopsie. Oopsie. Daisy do. What, he wants to wait for the bottom fragger? Come on, man.
Climbs up, the other locks in.
They try to take Pool out of the equation. There's no anyone on Banana right now. He's
Take
playing
their
from
time.
above. Low HP, 100 HP between them.
Still good util here. There it comes. Flames to the beat of Yuri. He tries to buy time, swings out wide. Ballin's got to go massive.
My
You won't.
goodness.
He falters.
It's beautiful. It's art.
Finally, a bit of success here for Furia, but it isn't just as quickly put out as those missed incendiaries over towards Banana.
No overextension from Wonderful. Another incendiary.
Molodoy, Tech 9's across the board. This first half of Furia's attack is quickly coming to an end.
Best round we've seen from Furia was quick.
And they've not really gotten back into that tempo. I think that's a tempo that was stolen from them by the confidence of Navi coming down Banana.
I would always say as we usher in the new Brazilian teams, the better ones are playing quickly. Long gone are the days of 2020, 2021, 2022, where all of Brazil slowed down their team gameplay. This new Furia proved that you can win playing aggressively a CS2 way.
Fire on one side of middle, but no eyes yet on Arch. Alexi, he's going to hear them stomping over towards the CT spawn. Makaze locked into the corner. He's got util to try to burn, but he actually doesn't drop it. And so they're going to come into this with a huge pack of players. He instantly pulls the trigger, and Alexi flanked them through that spawn so that he could get one as well. Ends up doubling down onto Ballin, and nothing seemed to be going well except for Yakinder still.
This is what we have been working for. I'm throwing the flashbang. I'm throwing the flashbang.
On CT, under us. Mid door. CT and mid. Oh my lord. Did he just try to knife? What in the world am I watching? This is what I mean. This is why Russians can never leave the rank that they're stuck in. Zero discipline. One CT. Short. One short.
Fire in the hole. I'm planting the bomb. Terrorists win. Oh, fear us.
I'll fake B. You guys go long. One A long, low HP. Oh, let's go B. One mid. Come B, come B. One mid, one A. Your brain is that small? You fucking retard. On CT.
Activating the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Smoke! Throwing the flashbang.
One window, one door.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. Let's go, my brothers. Smoke! Throwing the flashbang. Grenade! Flashbang.
Far.
Terrorists win. Fear us. Let's get in and get out. Smoke! Throw the flashbang. Molotov! Throwing smoke! Throwing fire! Smoke! Terrorists win. All right. This is easy. We kill them and then we go home. I throw the flashbang. Terrorists win. We must move. Smoke! Flashbang.
Holy crap, I'm blind. They're already leaving.
Throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing fire.
Holy cow. Couldn't get out of that server faster.
That bomb gets dropped and it gets set ablaze at 20 seconds.
That's a terrible spot for it to be.
Oh, they've got to try to press their luck. And remember, Yakindar only has 1 point of health. He's lucky to even have a frag. K Serrato's here to save it. And as he gets his hands onto the bomb, they'll cross back in the open. Emet cuts them down. And Na'Vi no bounds.
They can't hit a shot. They can't win a round. Clock is not on their side. Everything's falling apart. Sid begging for a timeout.
Man. You know, there's a cool moment there where Makaze doesn't drop any util, and that really keeps Furia focused forward, but Alexi chases them.
Yeah, I think there was a moment there where Makaze realized Alexi heard so many footsteps. Maybe they don't think that information had been corroborated.
Right.
Maybe if he sits there, and maybe he would have thrown that if he didn't switch too fast.
But I also
either way, it works.
Had he thrown that, maybe they turn around and catch Alexi B. You know, we don't get to end up seeing Alexi's POV, but he gets 2 kills off that fast flank.
Good point. Could have blocked something where Alexi wanted to make a play. So,
but I mean, you know, like, look at this tempo, this pace. Yeah. As they're getting in, he just barely caught this.
To take the fight. I love that.
Whoa. And all of that, you know, communicated in the nitty-gritty while all this pressure's on of, 4 players are running towards you through spawn.
It's a great observation, man. Heads up play.
Furia feel like they tried to play one fast again.
Handed them the shovel to dig their own grave, essentially, is the analogy here.
Whoa. 7-3, comfortable so far for Na'Vi.
Is this why you didn't want to fight on Banana?
Well, at least this time, K Serrato gets his revenge, sends bullets back through, and Makaze not able to live longer than his 1 frag.
Oh, man!
But it's just felt like a suffocating defense so far from Na'Vi. And that's before somebody like Wonderful has been freed up to go for these kinds of mid-picks. Given a bit of vision on the 1 member of Furia that sticks around, that's going to get him tucked back in behind smoke.
Sees no one setting up the jumping nades.
But again, disruptive utility. And again, Alexi's right here to handle the pressure. Emet's right by him. And so the trade brag's good. Beyond good. Na'Vi, fantastic.
Keep an eye on the multi-kills. Hima gets 2, drops the bomb, takes the wind right out of this round. It would have been a bomb plant off that single frag.
Ever laid eyes on a true striker? I have. XG, heat map, PPDA, numbers cannot define me. Beyond stats, I am a masterpiece.
Furia last week get that kill.
Ishbu. Upu monkey.
Trying to be the hero as this T side fizzles out.
Dark. 1% dips that hard. What is the 1% dip based on?
Fourth or fifth round for Furia would be so good for their chances, but you'll find nothing. Bit's confidence comes down that short side like dragon's breath. Furia just burned up every step of the way. You can't push a smoke, you can't find a flank. There's reactions here from Na'Vi every step of the way.
Not all lopsided scorelines are made equal, but this one numerically, it tells the story. The trades aren't coming through. Molodoy has hit one good shot so far in 2 maps. And Na'Vi are looking for another masterclass first half on back-to-back maps.
Now freed up in the dying round of Furia's attack to go into the apartments. Bit takes a bit of a gander down the doorway, sees nothing, and instead it's this climb up through the apartments. Yakindar at the tip of the spear, Yuri over behind him. And will the timing here catch Na'Vi off guard? Because Bit, well, actually, I was going to say had just left. Sticks around for a second. Puts Wonderful on the angle. Here comes that pop. He's going to drop down, try to slow it down. Will Wonderful be able to recover? Emed takes shots back through the smoke. This is a moment for Wonderful to really shine, or a chance for Furia to catch that much-needed fourth.
They're going to let him take it.
Back turns to him. The first one's free. Alexi smoke spam. That's another kill for Na'Vi. And it looks like Makaze is going to try to keep that pressure on. Bomb planted. 2 kills there. Furia will find nothing more. This is a Na'Vi running towards semifinals. This is a Na'Vi that reminds you this core has won majors. Switch over to Inferno. It's a reminder to the Thunder Pit Grand Finals, where Na'Vi started 2-0 strong, but that runway
not fighting back. Fans chanting, "Send them home" in the arena right now. Not something I ever thought I'd hear for Furia.
Bullets whiz by Yakindar. He drops his util, but we're still at a minute 15. Plenty of time for Na'Vi to reapply the squeeze.
This is Na'Vi's arena, right? They're going to do what Furia did maybe in the first half and make it look good somehow. They don't mind if there's under 10 seconds on the clock.
Yuri tries to push down middle. Oh, nice headshot. It's a bit of effort there for Emed to get the recovery kill, so he ends up losing 80 health as well. Forced by victory right now by Furia. Maybe we can start trying to tip the scales.
No greater plan at play right there. As a mercenary mission there for Yuri. 1 kill was maybe the best outcome they could ask for. But the instant refrag. Let's see if Fallen can scare them with a smoke. Minimal presence over here towards B. He'd love to have a full kit of utility. I'm not sure if he can chain them, but doesn't seem like he's picked any more up. Rotate's coming in now.
Kindar keeps pressure on. Executes Emed from behind. 5-7s.
Okay.
Doing great here for Furia. And so Na'Vi trying to head back the other direction again. 15 seconds. This round has fizzled out. Furia have kept the pressure on both sides. And that's just great moves individually, right? Yuri going down, like you said, on his own. And so Na'Vi having to fight from both sides of Banana. Ultimately give Furia a lifeline. But that's all this is. Nobody in this building or online should get ahead of themselves. Furia have a lifeline, but nothing.
All narratives in other ways. Like, it feels like if they 3-0 the last stage, well, it doesn't matter because it's Furia, right? It doesn't matter that they don't get more practice or don't get tested. It's fine. They're the one team that it won't matter for.
Blade's been sharpening his tools all season long. And right now, they're afforded a bit of space out middle. I mean, this is dangerously close to an A-bomb site, which ultimately for Furia is still majority of their defense. And with utility in hand, they could slow this down. 55 seconds. Tech9 starts to rattle out from the apartments. Here comes that double back. It's short side emphasized instead. Molodoy, gets popped by Makaze. Wonderful's able to get that Galil into the kill feed. Yuri, that's nice.
Two is crazy.
Frag is beautiful.
With an MP9, man, that's value.
Headshot onto the balcony's fantastic. We get Wonderful on the recovery of that bomb. 77 health in a 1v2 queued up, but whittled down by Fallen, who decides to take matters.
Emma still having fun collecting chickens.
It's a chance to talk things over.
Oh.
answers. It's one kill. Knows he's just got to hit them a throw.
That they not absolutely be this. Loving what we're getting out of Makaze.
Came to holding down Banana.
No fear.
No time for that. And still a lead where you shouldn't be afraid if you are Na'Vi, but we'll see. Confidence wavers in the face of this Furia recovery. That's what we've got so far, the recovery. First step to the comeback. Makaze again thrown towards Banana, this time unsuccessful in the face of Fallen's aggression.
Strong parent right there. Only 2 names in the kill feed, but they can smell a 3B setup. Problem is, they don't have a way to move on this.
You know, it was Devil Walk back on the desk who really emphasized that Banana was going to be a battleground, and it has been. And this time we see Furia throw themselves into that battle and not allow Na'Vi to get these easy opening positions. You know, to evolve your B threat from that point is one thing, but Furia sign up with the risk off of the tac pause, and you can see the damage done in return, right? Fallen's nearly dead.
Inferno is won and lost on this map. It's no secret. What I'm worried about is Quesarado's long sprays.
Okay.
He's taken a long time to get some of these kills. We saw a moment on Mirage.
Whoa,
okay.
How about that?
All right, now we're good.
Headshot and the mow down. Wonderful, not long for this world. D-Man, what are you up to?
That's 2 down, Fallen's low. Imma can get a bomb plant, but on 29 HP, you think this is a non-factor.
Replaces the smoke on CT Cross. We're gonna get this inevitable Banana flank. But like you said, on 29 health, you'd think no chance in hell. You'd think. Molodoy's op, already up on the angle. The rumblings of the retake coming his way. Oh, it's a 3rd headshot. Imez on for it now. Lock the hell in. Fallen's gonna try to force his hand. That op giving the cover. No. Quad kill. Oh. And Fallen denies.
Oh, he doesn't know.
That is all the experience in the world coming together for a rifle headshot from Fallen.
1 bullet away from death.
Wow.
And a 1-on-5 for Imma in playoffs at a major.
Sub 40 HP.
That'll be one of the biggest what-ifs ever. If this series actually results in a comeback for Furia, my goodness. They don't know about his HP, and I think that's for the best.
Molodoy's confidence starts to grow, and he'll sit on this angle. They're not at him just yet over towards alt mid, but he's not the only one looking for some early contact. As Yakindar locks into a corner that Makaze dominated back on the CT side. Now Molodoy sitting on the bomb site, right? From peeking down middle to now having brackets taken over by Na'Vi. This is a pretty quick play. And he ends up taking damage.
He's
so no
off it,
real chance at even finding that kill. Eman's gonna try to mow them down, but Molodoy's got the answer, and he's got plenty of support right behind him. The off is right back at it. Tech9 comes in for just the 1. And so the attack of Na'Vi cut short on the perimeter of that bomb site. When they had Molodoy on the edge of that wall getting whittled down with no chance to shoot back, Na'Vi had confidence, but that dries up quick.
I mean, why is that even happening? Why is that even happening? What's going on, Molodoy? Is he going through it right now? That 1v5 almost happened because Molodoy just missed a shot. We watched that from Imma's perspective. It looked like the winner's perspective. Molodoy was tasked at covering Fallen on a plan. His death should have resulted in Fallen's death. He was covering more HP, easy op shot, everything, didn't hit it.
Man. And the more rounds they win, the more pressure gets applied out of the gate. Furia no longer playing like they're at a damn near 10-round deficit, because they are merely 2 rounds away, and yet again with the 5 versus 4. And you add up all of the grenade damage that Wonderful and Alexi have already had to stomach. I think you see in that, player reaction, there's no timeout being called, and Alexi, there's almost a franticness to him.
Yeah.
And I tried to allude to that cool, level-headed Na'Vi that is coming into the server to try to, usurp all expectations.
Okay.
But now we've got Furia in the server.
They're shedding the scar tissue somehow. They're giving themselves chances. They're going off the back of really good starts. Excellent utility falling into place, establishing banana control as you need to on CT side. The tests are getting easier.